If you're having a hard time getting over someone who isn't good for you, I want to share something that I figured out years ago, because these days I'm noticing that a lot of people are intentionally or unknowingly using psychological and emotional manipulation to get people hooked on them, to get people obsessed with them that they don't actually have good intentions for and that they don't actually care about. And it's important to protect yourself from this, to be able to identify it before it goes too far, and to learn how to deprogram, because what they're doing is conditioning you. Deprogram the conditioning that is in your subconscious that keeps you addicted to this toxic situation. So it's important that you're at least aware of your need to improve in your self-love to start in order for this to work. You don't have to be far along in that, but just be aware of it, because self-love is what keeps us from ending up in these situations, because when the first pink flags show up, we are so disgusted that we will lose interest in these kinds of people. And if you've been in a domestic violence situation or you've experienced like extreme trauma from your relationship, use your judgment. I'm not sure if this is the best process for you, but I want you to take some time where you're not going to be disturbed by anyone. Give yourself at least a couple of hours. Turn off all of your electronics. If you have to have music or white noise around, that's fine. But nothing should disturb you or interrupt you in this process. And then you need to get some paper and something to write with. And it's important that you do this by hand, because you really have to feel the process in order for it to work. You're going to sit down and you're going to remember all of the worst experiences that you had with this person, where you felt disrespected, betrayed, humiliated, unloved, unworthy, where you were disgusted with yourself, ashamed of yourself, and angry with yourself for allowing this person to treat you this way. And when you said to yourself, this is the last straw, this is the last straw, even if it wasn't. And I want you to feel all of the feelings that you had when you had that actual experience while you're writing it down. And this is why you need to be alone, because you might need time to cry and to really process your feelings, because what you're doing is facing the reality of your experience with this person. And then you're going to forgive yourself, and you are going to accept that it's going to take time and it might not be something that happens overnight. And then you're going to pick the worst of these experiences, 3 to 5 of the experiences, and you're going to attach some keyword or key phrases. So the time at this place, or the time that they did this or that. And every time you start to fantasize about this person and you get lost in these illusions of how you wish things had been, or how you wish they had responded, or all the potential that they have, or when they reach out to you and you suddenly get flooded with all this desire and you start to get amnesia about what you're really experiencing with this person, you're going to remember one of these key phrases, and what will happen is that all the feelings attached to it will come flooding in and intercept all of the lovely feelings that are giving you amnesia, and allow you to see the reality of what's happening. It's like you're going to have this high, and instead of them bringing you down, you're going to bring yourself down from it and ground yourself in reality. More in the next video.